And we're off and running here at Thomas and Mack. Our officials are Tyler Ricks, Che Flores, and Orlando Varela. 10-minute quarters here in the Summer League. You get 10 fouls before you're disqualified. And what a start for Detroit as Holland lobs it up to Tolu Smith. Mark and Smith clears the rebound. He'll bring it up himself. Over to another Tennessee Vol, Chaz Lanier, another dude who is not bashful from downtown. Chaz Lanier, one of the best shooters here in Vegas. 8 to shoot for Lanier. Here's Smith against Dante. Nice feed to Jenkins climbing the ladder.
Yeah, they get in great shape. They understand they can't survive without it. Their body changes. It gets stronger, leaner.
Ooh, rejected Reed Shepherd here as Harris missed the three. Offensive rebound to Chandler. Harris in the lane, little up and under, and the finish with a left hand.
That was not a problem for a guy like Chaz Lanier or Reed Shepherd in college, but it's even better than what it was inside of college.
You got to wonder how many games he'll get to play out here in Vegas. The top 5 pick from last season. There's a 3 from Lanier. He can really stroke.
I have no doubt they can get better. The emergence of Tari Eason and Thompson and Smith Jr. has been excellent.
Lanier got his man in the air, and a soft touch from Chaz Lanier.
With the pro money.
Just wait for Anthony Edwards to sign his next contract.
Oh, yeah, we're going to keep going. Yeah.
Klintman makes the catch as Holland has thrown a couple of nice lobs in this first quarter, and the Pistons look great.
Yeah.
Led them another guy who wrapped up his college career at St. John's, started at Harvard, 43 in white. There's Shepherd for 2, his first field goal. He started 0 for 5. Williams steps into one and missed it. Williams, a big-time scorer. No. Nebraska, bad pass ahead, another Houston turnover. Holland lines it up and laces a 3. Shepherd has 3 turnovers and now 1 for 7 from the floor. Zakai Ziegler, another Tennessee guy. The undersized Zakai Ziegler has his first 2. Here's Jermaine Samuels Jr., former Villanova Wildcat, just tosses it up. He's got a chance at an and 1.
During the season, not to fall back. Hold the follow through. Don't fall off the line. Don't let your shoulders drop. Those are all important things. Forced and what Reed Shepherd did. But this is awesome that he's getting guarded like this because he's got to learn to separate. He's got to learn to extend his feet. He's got to change direction a little bit.
Now Shepherd going back to work. Rough start for him in this game, but that'll help.
There you go. That
brings it in.
You got to figure.
Chandler from the corner, way too strong.
Now, you don't want to take that shot right there in front of Ime Udoka. Raphael Stone, that's not a good look for him.
Ron Holland making string music from deep.
Got to be able to knock down that shot in the NBA.
Ron Holland was 4 for 5 from distance in their first game here. He's 2 for 3 today. Shepherd, that's a nice move. Harris, a two-way player for Houston. Lob it up to Dante, who throws it down hard.
Nice job. What a great job. Not only that looks simple, it's not, because he was coming into the screen roll. They refused it, and he cut to the front of the rim for the lob.
Man, the Rockets look energized to start this second quarter. Big run for them. Detroit needs a timeout. That's what you're talking about. Look at the scrap from Harris. Shepherd calls for it and hits a 3.
Beautiful again.
Shepherd defending Jenkins. Screen from Bickerstaff. Williams stole from his own teammate. Now Jenkins for 3, and he's got a chance at 4. And good in college, but taken away by Javon Harris. Hits it ahead for a big-time jam from Adonis Arms.
Yeah, I like Adonis Arms. Played at Texas Tech. This guy's been around. Aggressive, tough, been well coached, hard coached, knows what it takes.
And Keels right back at you with a little teardrop.
And we haven't seen him shoot a 3 yet, but Trevor Keels has improved his three-point shooting so much, Drew.
See what kind of springs Reed Shepherd has here. Pretty good. Knocks it ahead. Kennedy Chandler ahead of the pack. Showtime from Kennedy Chandler at 6 feet tall, and Reed Shepherd. What a play. That's like a volleyball pass.
He will help the Rockets this year.
Rockets in a zone look here. There's Keels. That's what you were looking at.
Yep,
the three-point stroke. That's a thing of beauty.
Bobby Klintman to not put your hands and body in first, but to cover that ground. That's what you got to have. Great steal.
Jenkins says, "Give me that on a pilfer and a punch."
They want to rise up the ladder.
Want a little airtime. Shot clock down to 3. Here's Chandler, defended by Lanier. College teammates against each other, and Chandler got the best of him that time.
Get up into it before the ball screen is called. Play off the communication from the big more. And do his work early.
Lanier right back at you. That's Jenkins, finger roll is good. And another chance at an and one for Danis Jenkins, who's got his fingerprints all over this first half. Lanier gets to his spot. Elbow jumper comes up short. Here's Kevon Harris through the lane for two. Yeah, great. Harris, the second rocket in double figures. He's got 11. Klitman for three. That line drive delivery looks good. Two top 5 picks from last year's draft going toe-to-toe. Another bad pass. Klitman had it for a second. Matthews finds Dante for the jam.
Great play by Cam Matthews.
Keep our relationship mom and son, and I'll worry about the basketball thing on the court.
Oh, I'm sure she is happy today as Holland finishes, and he's fouled. Shepard got it back after the miss. 10 to shoot. He's got Klitman out on the perimeter. Looking to take the big man to the rack, and he does with a nifty finish.
All day. Got the man on his side, pushed the dribble out. All right, they couldn't get to the block shot, got to the other side of the board. Beautiful move.
Brown with the steal. Ahead to Wilson for the flush. Malik Wilson played his college ball at Houston. Signed Jabari Smith to the big contract, 5 years, 120 million plus. Ron Holland with the steal. Well, you could just feel the culture shift for the Pistons last season. They go from the worst team in the league to the 6th seed in the East. These guys are feeling good here in Vegas. The lead's up to 23. Well, we ran into Kevon Harris at halftime, and that's a guy you would have loved to have at Georgia, right?
No question about it. I mean, that's just, I don't even know any of their songs. I know one of them. You've been singing. You've been singing it.
You know at least one.
Since we got in the car, you've been singing it. They started talking about him not being able to play because of a knee injury. They took him to Chicago. Coach Brian Fish took him to Chicago. They met a doctor named Dr. Brian Cole.
Oklahoma City style. Interview by committee.
Hey, it works for them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Works for them. It's so good to see Jalen Duren having that type of success. I mean,
Tolu Smith, the offensive board. Jenkins lines it up, knocks it down. What a game for Danis Jenkins. 23 points on.
Whether it's Jeremy Hart back at SMU, whether it's the people he had back in college, whether it's the Pistons developmental coaches.
It's a great passer. Great Osibor to Adonis Arms. Also lost Tim Hardaway Jr. in the offseason. He's going to Denver as Jenkins rises up for the swat. The Pistons add around their young superstar, Cade Cunningham. Bryce Williams on a triple, and the basketball is in the building as Williams hits.
Defensively, when you're that size, and you've got to be able to make your shots, but you've got to be able to make the other guys better and get them open looks like this.
Ledlam, a double clutch.
Make your shots, but you've got to be able to make the other guys better and get them open looks like this.
Ledlam, a double clutch. Chris Ledlam way upstairs. Played in France last year. Was the MVP of their second-tier league over there. Lanier wide open. What do you think?
Yeah, that's what you'd love to see from it.
That's what all these guys are trying to do. Carve out a spot, whether it's for the team they're wearing the jersey for here or somebody else. Adonis Arms with the jam. Kennedy Chandler racking up the assists. And for once, the whistle did not blow. 49 combined fouls in this game.
Are we going to get to your 50?
There's the
you called 50.
I don't think so, Tom. Off the mark. See if Chandler takes one final shot. He does. Not going to count, not going to matter. 15-point win for the Pistons as they remain unbeaten here in Vegas, and they look good doing it.
Congratulations on the win. A dominant wire-to-wire win for you guys. Talk to me about what went into this effort tonight.
I mean, we just trying to come out and compete. It's summer. We just taking advantage of our opportunities, and we just